Alright, we're back, and this time we are doing Resident Evil 3. Hope you guys brought popcorn. Huh, I recognize that sound. That's the sound that they used in Outbreak. Hard mode. No, we'll do this mode.
Resident Evil
3.
It all began as an ordinary day in September. An ordinary day in Raccoon City. A city controlled by Umbrella. No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight. It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing. It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last chance. My last escape.
This is Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070.
Oh, I love this cinematic opening. See, this is how you make a cinematic opening, Capcom. I don't know what the hell the remake for 3 was, or 2 for that matter, but this right here, this is how you do it. The Umbrella Security Service. Aim for the head, boys! You don't stay in one spot, you stay moving. You kind of had the right idea. Bye. Farewell to my life, farewell to my home. This is my last chance for survival. This is my last escape. Come on, you know what to do. Click, 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 click,
September
click.
28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive. Okay, we've got to get out of here.
What? What are you talking about? I just lost my daughter out there. How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here.
No! I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters. Now leave me alone! told you. I'm not leaving. Never.
The container is locked from the inside. Alright. The alarm has already... Reloading tool? Ah, yes. I did a little escapades in this game just to get a reminder of what was in here, and yeah. It's just like the remake, or I should say the remake is just like this. Although I don't remember this being in the remake. Using the reloader for the gunpowder. Use. What is this? Game instructions. This explains about various actions, operations on map, screen, and operations in the event scenes. Game instructions. What was it? Game instructions A. We hope you improve your chances to survive. Shooting objects. You may get different reactions from shooting objects such as a oil drum and bombs. Press the R2 button to aim directly at these objects. You could perform a 180 degree quick 180 degree turn. Press the run button while retreating. Emergency escape. When you're trapped by enemies, you can push them away to escape. Press the directional buttons, action button, cancel button, run button, R2, R1, L1 buttons rapidly. Emergency dodge. Just before an enemy attacks, you can perform a dodge move to evade it. Press the R1 or R2 buttons. Press the action button while aiming. Getting on/off objects. You can get on or off certain objects that appear in the game. Press the action button while you are moving towards the edge of an object that you wish to get on or off. Map. Press the L2 button to view the map. You can zoom in or out of the map by pressing the action button while the map is zoomed in. Use the directional buttons to move the screen. Press the select button to switch between maps. Live selection. At certain points of the game, the screen fades into black and white. At these points, you will be prompted to choose between two different options. Use the directional buttons to move between the options and use the action button to make your decision. Event cancel. It is possible to skip certain scenes. Press the select button to skip these scenes. Okay, I see why they got rid of that in the remake. Instructions on the creation of bullets. This explains how to use gunpowder and the reloading tool. Game instructions B. Ammunition creation system. To create various ammunition, you will need to use the reloading tool and gunpowder. Reloading tool. This is a necessary item for you. Necessary item if you want to create different types of ammunition. By combining the gunpowder and reloading tool, various types of ammunition will be created. Gunpowder. Mix materials to create various types of ammunition. There are 3 types of basic gunpowders, A, B, and C. Please note that gunpowder C is created by mixing A and B types. Okay, how to mix gunpowders. You can create various kinds of bullets by mixing the different gunpowders. There are 13 different kinds of gunpowders in all. So A is by using the tool for A, we can make handgun bullets. B is shotgun shells. If we combine A and B together, we make C powder, which will then allow us to make grenade rounds. We can combine A and C to make grenade flame rounds. We can use B and C to make grenade acid rounds, C and C grenade freeze rounds, and then 3 C types to make magnum bullets. Okay. Good to know. Although I know we do find some magnum bullets. I think the only 2 that I'm probably going to focus on if I don't find the grenade launcher, is the shotgun and handgun ammo. Maybe grenade rounds. Mixing gunpowder with grenade rounds. If you combine a certain type of gunpowder with grenade rounds, special types of grenade rounds will be created. Max mixing level improvement. If you repeatedly create the same kind of ammunition, your skill will be improved, and you will be able to create more powerful ammunition. So what, if I continue to make handgun ammo, I can make powerful versions of said handgun ammo? Nothing useful. Nothing useful. Good to know. Defective products have been placed here. What did I find? First aid spray. At least I don't think I need to go that way. Will you take the warehouse key? Yes. It's so weird hearing the Outbreak background with in a PlayStation game. I know they used that sound before Outbreak. It's like I said, it's just a delivery voucher book. It's just weird hearing it, even now. An area map for the delivery service. Alright. Infinite ink ribbons. I like that. Magnum bullets. Shotgun shells. Handgun ammo. Okay, so. So 250 is the max for handgun ammo. I know I have 3 mags, or 3, well, technically 3. 1 in the gun and 2 in the thing. Yeah, I guess I'll keep that. We'll go ahead and make a save file. We're not going to end the stream too early. I actually checked the duration for the the last stream for Resident Evil 2. It was like 50 minutes. I'm like, yeah, no. All right, the first save. Oh, right. This isn't like the other games. I can actually go down the stairs. You no longer need this. Will you discard it? Yes. that way. Yee. A wrecked car is blocking the way. Yeah, I know. There could be ammo in there. Anyone smart would be checking cop cars for ammunition. A wrecked car is blocking the way. What's in here? Jill, come on. Lighter oil. Huh. This would be where you find the first shotgun. And there's already one inside the box. Alright. Is there where was she? There's one area I haven't checked yet. She's dead. But made Resident Evil 3 like how they did what's the name of that game? Frank West is the name of the character. Dead Rising, there we go. Can you imagine if they made Resident Evil 3 like Dead Rising? Allowing you to actually save civilians? uh, paranoia. And this version of Jill doesn't sound like a fucking bitch. I feel bad for this chick. Some pot. It plants. What do you think I was gonna say? I get the feeling I might have given the wrong impression of me, guys. Come on. The shutters are down. The door has been sealed. It's locked from the other side. What did I say? Jack what? Local newspapers are scattered around. The passageway is completely blocked off. Die! A-hole! A discarded toy box. Alright. Who are we catching up with?
Get away!
Brad?
Brad, hang in there. Why isn't someone doing something about this?
I didn't know you were still alive, Jill. The police aren't trained for this kind of situation. What could they do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What are you saying?
You'll see. He's after STARS members. There's no escape.
A payphone. Remember those? What's funny is that stuff like that actually still linger around certain parts. I shit you not, the one time I went to Oregon a couple years back, might have been last year? Hang on. Clock tower postcard. Oops. A picture postcard of a clock tower. The following explanation is printed on the backside. A landmark spot, St. Michael Clock Tower. What was I saying? Yes. During my trip to Oregon, went to Bend. Oh yeah, it was a couple years ago when I went to Bend for the first time. I went to Bend, and passed by a Blockbuster, and I'm like, shit, those are still around? Old pinball machines. Too bad we don't get to see Jay's bar. That's the first scenario in Outbreak. What? I can get up here? What's this? I didn't know that was a pathway I can take. Bitch. Must have been that guy that just recently died. There we go. That's the button I was looking for. Map. There's a door straight ahead of us. It says it's locked, but I think we can unlock it from this side. Yes. Okay. I need to find a stash box. Right, left, and then straight. And then left, right. Of course I'm taking the long way. No, this way. Bork. Yeah, she is. Sad. Yeah. You know, one thing I'll never understand is the fact that in this game they allow you to actually run up the stairs instead of having you to press the action button. And then in Code Veronica, they literally defaulted back to Resident Evil 2. Do I want to combine these? Oops. 9x19 parabellum rounds, used for either the N90, the M. Okay, if I'm correct, I think this was the gun that my brother was talking about, the one that has a history of frequent jamming. I mean, a good portion of firearms do if you're not careful, but still. We'll put that in there. Yeah, that's gonna be the loadout. Would help if I equipped a weapon. Alright, sorry, had some, like a bunch of notifications on my phone I was trying to get rid of. Map. I need to go here. You know, I'm actually shocked. It took like 5 hours just to beat the second game. I'm not complaining. I'm just, like I said, I'm shocked. Hmm. Well, that's not what I was hoping. No touchy. I guess I can run all the way back to the, Oh, right. Gotta do that. I was trying to shoot that damn barrel. When I did a test run of this, I tried doing the same thing, and you know, I just repeated what I did. And I'm kind of kicking myself for it. Oops! All that ammo just like. I can never do things right the first time. Yes, I know, I do a lot of back and forth, but I do it for good reasons. Of course, in this game, it might actually get me killed. No, speaking of older Resident Evil games, one thing I did like about the Umbrella Chronicles was that it took out the puzzle stuff and it basically felt like an arcade game at in-home arcade game. It was fun. One of my buddies that I used to play with, he would always get upset. Why do you always go for headshots? Like, it's quicker. Not to mention the headshots counted as critical hits or critical takedowns, and that actually was part of the rank. Yeesh. Go away. Hey. A save room. Handgun powder A. And what do we have here? Handgun powder B. Which I can use to make handgun or gunpowder B. Why do I keep saying handgun? I mean, technicality, I could make C gunpowder. Just save it and make magnum ammo. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm going to be saving a lot on this one because I know I'm going to be getting my ass kicked by Nemesis. Actually, I know the dogs are going to be out there. Time to put Zombie Fido 1 and 2 down. Perfect. I probably should have saved after taking those dogs out. I don't always make the right choices, but when I do, I celebrate the moment and cherish it. Okay. Fire hydrant. There is a... If I had a fire hose, I might be able to extinguish the fire over there. Oops. Then another dog shows up out of nowhere in the fire. Okay. It's locked with a simple lock, so... What? Do I need to pick the lock or something? Ugh, excuse me.
Jill! We've got to...
Oh my. Why do you put yourself in a corner? Fight with the monster, enter the police station. I'm gonna do the not stupid idea. Oh jeez. Okay. Shotgun shells used for a Benelli M3S. Someone has made quite a mess in here. Yeah. I wonder who. Oh. Hi, Marv. It's RPD Officer Marvin Branna. He's been fatally wounded by zombies. He appears to be holding something in his hand. Marvin's report. September 24th. There are reports of a theft in the municipal building before dawn. A jewel-decorated clock at the main gate was damaged. 2 of the 12 gems that are installed on the face of the clock are missing. Due to the lack of available officers at this time, I have no choice but to suspend the research of this case. Signed, Marvin Brenna. Report. September 26. Based upon the autopsy report of a 42-year-old restaurant owner, I have discovered that he has one of the missing gems. He apparently took shelter in the police department at about 10 a.m., where he was shot to death within 10 minutes of having developed the symptoms. Since the city is currently under martial law, we are forced to suspend this case. At this time, we'll keep the gem as evidence. Signed, Marvin Brenna. Hard for me to determine whether or not his wounds were from before or after Leon. This must be one of the gems. I'm not even gonna try. Is there anything in here? Anything? Huh? Huh? Come on. Now, like I said, I did do a test playthrough a little bit, and I got to this part. And I accidentally went in here with all the zombies. And Nemesis came after me. So we're gonna do this the right way. Do I have the room? Yes, I do. Jesus. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting him to be there. Okay. Is there anything? Gunpowder. Not yet. Okay, I know I'm gonna need that gem. The question is when am I gonna need the gem? David's memo. My sanity is at its end. I still can't believe this is happening. We lost another man yesterday, Meyer, one of our better marksmen. He saw me panic once we were overrun by the zombies, but he came back to save me. But when the time came to return the dead, I ran. I can still hear him calling out my name. I can still hear the screams coming from behind. The sound of his flesh being stripped from his bones. I was afraid. Terrified. It's the 27th. The fight to stay alive continues. I took out several zombies who managed to break through the barricades. Now I'm cutting through the chill with whiskey, unloading my Mossberg on anything undead. The shotgun's become a close friend of mine. I've blasted many zombies into fertilizer with this. We've lost 13 men as of yesterday. In 3 hours we'll bicker over trivial things in the meeting room. It's a total waste of time. When I finish this bottle, my old friend Mossberg will be turning one last body into fertilizer. Peace at last. I can hardly wait. Wow. Nothing suspicious. I mean, they always did say, in case of zombies, save the last bullet for yourself. Oops. I didn't mean to grab that. Can't just spend a normal day in Raccoon City. Will you take the stars card? Yes. It looks like there was a recent accident here. It looks like an operation map. There's nothing you can do with the fireplace. Really? You think? Well, that sucks. Hey, wait a minute. If you look closely, like right here, the one with the arm up, I do believe that is a Laker jersey. Who are they going up against? This was made in '98. Let's see. The only Laker that comes to mind at this time is Magic Johnson, unless that was like way before. Yes, I was a huge Laker fan back in my younger days. As a matter of fact, Shaquille O'Neal was my favorite Laker. And he was still my favorite basketball player, mainly because of his height. Dude is like what, 7'4"? I know I need the card, but do I need anything else? Might as well save. Come on. There we go. Excuse me. Ugh. I hate how if you have to burp, you get a little bit of vomit that comes up. It's nasty. Really, guys? The doorknob turns, but the door won't budge. Okay. It seems to be nailed from the other side. Eh, fuck it. He's in his own little world. Okay, the door is nailed. A star's key? Does that mean I gotta go to the... it means I gotta go to the lobby. That's so annoying. He's not gonna be in, is he? Okay, the music's calmed down. I won't get another opportunity to grab these. Is the ladder... No, it's not down. Weak sauce. Get the ammo. Okay. What is this? Police station map. Yes, I will take the police station map. Notice the store's personnel. Due to the emergency, the key to the store's office has been moved to the evidence room. Today's password is 4312. Okay. That's good. Those two doors in the front are blocked off. There we go. We got 4, 3, 12. There we go. Okay, so then this has to be before Leon and Claire show up. Otherwise, the STARS office wouldn't have been open for Leon and Claire. Shut up. I swear to... These games, why do they do these things? There are various trophies. One of them reads, Marksman Contest winner Chris Redfield. The picture of the STARS team members. It's the desk of Wesker, captain of STARS. Trader of STARS, more like it. There isn't anything useful on the shelf. Hey. It's the desk of Barry, a STARS team member. A pair of replica guns are on the desk. What? There was 2 boxes and it only treated it as 1? Hey, I saw shiny. Hey, it's a lockpick! Is this the same thing as when you're... that's funny. I can't send any messages from here. Shit. Hmm. It's the desk of Rebecca, a rookie member of STARS. So one thing I did like about Umbrella Chronicles was...
No! Come anyone! Our platoon is cut off! No survivors found! This is Carlos! Send in support immediately!
what were they saying? Ah, yes. One thing I did like about Umbrella Chronicles is that it combined both Jill and Chris's story. So you got to save both Barry and Rebecca at the same time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It looks really... What was that? Oh my god! You bastard! Okay. I don't need this. I know I said I was going to save up for Magnum rounds, but I know I'll just find them eventually. Shit! And I know if I go back out there, he's just going to be there. I mean, it's not like he can get in here. How many healing items do I have? I have 4. Okay. I know he'll just be chasing me up here. Will you take? Yes. Okay, thank God it doesn't take 2 spots. Okay, Nemi, you be good for me, okay? I need you to go down. I didn't want to check. Combine. There we go. Oh, he angry. He's angry. Crikey, he angry. What the? That's new. Fuck it, I'm just gonna wing it. Bastard. I need to figure out where that blue gem is supposed to go. I'll take it just in case. But yeah, I wasn't expecting the grenade rounds to be, like that. I thought it was only going to be 6 shots in the gun. Brad's body. Liquors. Mercenary's Diary. September 1st. Following 6 months of intensive training, my body's edge had returned. I was a good soldier, but they ordered my execution with no reason given. What? I was tortured and forced to give a false confession. But on the morning of my execution, a miracle happened. The company had helped me out, giving me a second lease on life. September 5th, I ended my vacation short and returned to the HQ office. It looks like my UBCS unit's been called into action. Umbrella Containment Security. biohazard containment security. I don't know. Been called into action. Umbrella maintains its own paramilitary unit to counter corporate terrorism and VIP abduction. In addition, they have nightmen who specialize in handling problems caused by illegal products. I'm currently a member of the latter. September 28th. Dawn's here, but we're still slogging through this nightmare. There are no provisions of any kind here. The undead walk the streets feeding upon the flesh of the living. Given the choice again, I would rather have been executed. Death Row was a heavenly asylum compared to this place. I've chosen to pull the trigger myself in the hope that my dead body won't come back to life. It's a fire hydrant. It's a fire hose. A fire hose is fixed with bolts, so I need a wrench of some kind. Blue herbs. Oops, I didn't mean to click on those. What? I might as well. He's carrying gunpowder, but not like actual made shells or bullets. He was literally firing off a gun. What's this? It seems to be charging the battery. I can take them. Nothing in the back of the van. It seems that there is no power for it. Alright. I mean, we can head back to that area with the, Oops. I didn't mean to go through the door, I meant to grab the handgun ammo. Okay. Anything else? I mean, I might as well. Well. What we can do is head back, grab those the two blue herbs, and then I guess come back and get those cables. And then once we get the cables, I think, yeah, it would be a good time to end the stream there. At least we'll have everything in the inventory box. So deposit these. Actually, we can combine those with the current red and green herbs that we have in the storage. That one and that one. Oh, right. The cables. Alright. We'll drop these inside the box. And then we'll call it here. I'd say we got enough done. That's better than 50 minutes. Alright, that is going to conclude today's stream and the first episode for Resident Evil 3. If you kept up with me this far, you've enjoyed what you've seen, please be sure to hit the like and share button. It helps me get out there more, and it definitely means a lot to me. If you want to remain updated for any further games that I have planned to play, either with friends or solo, hit that sub button and the bell on the side to be notified, as well as follow me on my X account, which is Shadow of Spades, at Shadow X Spades, for any notifications regarding streams and what games I will end up playing with friends. I commonly do some video clips here and there of our escapades of Helldivers. I know we used to do GTA stuff, but we kind of moved on from that. We're just having a lot of fun with Helldivers right now. Until then, everyone, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. As I've always said at the end of these streams, I do not know when I will be able to stream again, but considering the fact that I'm now technically on medical leave, I should be able to stream quite frequently, so who knows, maybe I might actually stream tomorrow. Depends on what mood I'm in. I will post on my X account, whether if I do or don't. So definitely, stay tuned for the next one. And as I said before, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. And as always, stay gold. Bang.